Created live on Fireside.
You guys also know that I always talk about where I've met people, and through this experience, I've met so many great people that I know they're going to come on and talk about their stories a little bit longer once we get back to New York, and we'll still have this where Cynthia will be there, and we will talk to some more of these people, finding out a little bit more about their story, a little bit longer about their story, and give you a little background on Caroline. She came from Sweden, but you can go, her episode is 118. So if you go to Your Next Stop podcast, you will be able to see it there. It's her entire story of how she founded Zoe Hoop Jewelry. She's going to give you a little snippet of that and also tell you about the experience that she just had here at the pop-up shop. She is from Sweden. She flew all the way from Sweden, and here she is. Oh my goodness. And you guys can see I'm wearing her earrings. I've talked about it a million times.
Hi.
So move in a little bit. Are you exhausted?
No, I'm not, but this is
amazing. I know. I kept saying to someone's going to get Caroline. I got to have her on.
Yes.
So I sent them also to your episode, which is 118 on Your Next Stop. But give everyone a little bit. First, tell them a snippet of your story. I know you told the group here your story, and they can hear the whole story again on episode 118. But a little bit about that, and then I want to hear how your experience was here.
Okay. Well, I was in marketing, but I was traveling to Asia, and my heart was really broken for the situation of the people there. And I thought, what if I could be an entrepreneur, and if I could help those people? And so then I went home, and it took a year, and I went to church, and one lady was praying for me, and she said, I think you should work with jewelry. And I was like, okay. I'd never thought of it myself, but if it's you, God, you have to say it again. And then 2 months later, I was at a conference, a Christian conference, and 2 men were praying for me, and one of them said, I think you should work with jewelry. And then it was clear to me that this must be God. So I just took the first steps, and I started my company. And it's been a long process. So I wrote down the UN Sustainable Development Goals in my business plan, and which made it really hard for me to find a supplier who could meet all my demands. Because I wanted to work with fair working conditions and wages,
Which is so important.
yeah, it is. And I also got 3 words, which was remind my people. So every piece of jewelry is a reminder of a Bible verse or a passage in the Bible, which is encouraging and uplifting. So my whole idea and the name is Zoe Hoop. Zoe means life in Greek. So it's life for both those who wear it and those who make it. So now I'm working with a family-based business in northern Thailand, which I found after years of searching. And they make these high-quality pieces, and that's the start. Yeah,
It's amazing. Let's also, and tell people about, so I'm wearing Zoe's, these earrings. You have the earrings, and then also tell them a little bit about the necklace. So you're going to look here. Can you see her necklace?
Yeah. So
We're going to move that. Or you move this way a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the Shepherd's Cross, which is built on or inspired by Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. So it's a shepherd's cane and rod made to a loving cross. And this is also the ones that Vogue and Vanity Fair wanted to publish in their magazines this last year.
So tell them about, I finished that.
Yeah, and this is the angel necklace, which is angel with his arms surrounding you. So it's like a guardian angel, and it's a warm embrace at the same time.
I love that. And so, when you started this, you felt, I mean, I think we talked about this, but you really felt like, okay, I mean, God spoke to me. This is what I'm meant to do.
Yeah.
And it wasn't always easy.
No.
And you did it. So tell us about, first of all, you've been in Vogue. You were on the Paris Fashion
Week, yeah, sure.
right? And then in New York.
Yeah, both of them.
Yep. And then, so talk a little bit about that, but then also tell us about this experience here.
Yeah.
I think I Instagrammed you and I said, listen, I don't know if this is even possible, but we're doing this. We have an opportunity for a pop-up shop. You know, with COVID, all these things kind of happened last minute. What do you think about coming? And you were like, tell me more. So give us a little background on that.
Yeah. Well, first the shows, or yeah, the shows. Okay. The thing is, I just made this, and I hope that someone would like to buy my pieces, because when you start up, you never really know if someone's going to like your designs or not. But people did, and a lady from Vanity Fair contacted me in February last year. And she wondered if I would like to have my jewelry published in the paper and the magazine. And of course I would like to have that. And at first I thought it was a joke, like you have won something, but this was real. And after she published my Shepherd's Cross, then also Vogue, Elle, all those nice fashion magazines got in contact with me, wanted to publish my pieces.
Amazing.
And that's made a talent scout from New York contact me, asking me if I wanted to show on New York Fashion Show, and that's very rare for a Swede to be invited to do that.
Right.
So that's cool. And then I made also Paris Fashion Week, and on their show it's called The Ones to Watch. And yes, and then I was named like the star of the future of design in Vogue, British Vogue last number.
I mean, which is amazing.
Yeah, I never thought I would be, so I'm just, thanking God.
Right.
And then you asked me, like a couple of weeks ago or something.
Right, yeah, it was a short time.
If I wanted to come here, meet you all in Los Angeles, and have a pop-up shop. And I was like, wow, this is an opportunity. I've been asking God for a way to get into the American market.
Right.
And this might be one. So I said, of course, I would like to come. So we came here, and I've been meeting a lot of lovely people. And it's been so fun watching all of you mingle around and talking. And I have been able to sell my pieces here too as well.
Oh, yay! Yeah, and then tomorrow you're going to be at the fashion show. But tell us what you're wearing. Tell us what you're wearing.
Well, a friend of mine a red nice dress for me.
Yes, shout out your friend, because isn't she a designer?
Sophia Cornerskog Couture.
Yes, please. And then tell people where they can find you.
They can find me on Instagram, Sui Hoop Jewelry, or Facebook, Sui Hoop Jewelry, and of
ZOE.
course, yeah, ZOE, yeah. And I have also, of course, a web shop where you can buy my jewelry, and it's free shipping worldwide. So just purchase, and I will send it to you.
Yes, please, guys, check Caroline's out. I mean, so thank you so much for being here and for trusting us. Like, we knew this was going to be a good event for you. Yeah. I'm just so happy that it is. So, guys, this has been YNS Live with NFL Thread, sponsored by Shutterstock Editorial. Cannot thank you enough, MRN Agency. You guys have been amazing.